Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by toyhax.com. They're your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for your vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern bots. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great-looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. And now you can get 15% off of your purchase using my promo code PATRIOT at checkout. So yes, 15% off your order using my code PATRIOT. So check out toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the video. The featured bot in this video is the brand new Transformers Legacy Evolution Crashbar. Another Junkion is getting added to our collections thanks to the Legacy line. Now taking a quick look at the packaging here, we've got Crashbar himself right there behind the open window so you can reach in and molest him if you'd like. Some great looking artwork of Crashbar in his motorcycle mode. Transformers along the side, Transformers Legacy Evolution. This side of the box features some great looking artwork of Crashbar in his robot mode, up close on his face, and a full body shot. Back of the packaging features product shots of Crashbar in robot mode, motorcycle mode, and he is a weaponizer, so you've got the Evo Fusion gimmick right there. This side of the packaging features the artwork that we've gotten used to so far with the Evolution line. So now, without further ado, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get Crashbar opened up out of this packaging and check him out. And welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. Now, once you get Crashbar all opened up and out of the packaging, you'll see he does come with a sheet of instructions that, as usual, is very well illustrated and easy to follow. He also comes with two orange mufflers, two cannon blaster exhausts, a left and a right, and he gets a spiky tire shield. And then, of course, we have Crashbar himself. Now, before I start going over Crashbar himself, I need to go over something that I failed to go over in the intro. When I was taking out the trash, I realized I forgot to show off the QR code on top of Crashbar's box. You can scan that to take a look at his bio. So there that is for you right there. And now back to Crashbar, and I have got to say I love the looks of this figure. His color scheme is amazing and just screams Junkion. I love the paint applications. They look so good with the orange, the red, the yellow, and the silver. And it's got a nice metallic pop to it. I really don't think that's metallic paint right there, but it's just so shiny. So take a quick look at the head sculpt. Head sculpt looks awesome. That is a hard rocking Viking looking robot right there. Love the red visor. You got the handlebar mustache with a little soul patch right there. You got the horns. Moving on down, the chest looks like it has headlights there. Big headlight in the center with an Autobot insignia. You know, I guess those are headlights, whatever. You know, your toy, your imagination. Then you got these little orange sections here. Moving on down, the guy is jacked up. He's got abs. Check that out. He does some crunches. Got red spikes here, one spike on this shoulder, 3 spikes on this. Moving on down, you got the dark gray plastic for the legs, and you got asymmetrical shins. I dig it. That really adds to the Junkion look. The right leg is the seat, and the left leg is the gas area, gas container, front of the motorcycle. I don't know no motorcycle, so forgive me. Then the feet are different too. This one has 4 toes, where this one is the front of the motorcycle with spikes and headlights. You got the gas cap right there. So all in all, a really awesome looking Transformer. A perfect Junkion. So now let's get into articulation, and starting with the head. The head's on a ball joint, can look up, down, do a complete 360. Got the look right there. Arms can do a complete 360 as well. They can go out, they can go in, rotate there at the bicep, bicep bend, and wrist rotation. There's also a waist rotation, nice and tight one too. Legs can go forward, they can go back, nice tight joints once again, out, in, rotate around, and the wheel pops back. And you got some foot articulation right there, and nice ankle tilts. Figure cleans up really well too. There's not any gaps unless you pull the wheel sections down. You get big gaps right there on the legs, but the wheels hide that really, really well. So now let's bring in his accessories. We'll start here with the two exhausts. I think I called those mufflers earlier. And you can put those on his back. He's got two holes right there. The mufflers got 3 ports or exhausts. There I go again. Like I said, I don't know vehicles. So those can peg in his back like so. He's got this round spiky shield. You can put that on his arm. And then you've got these two, I guess these are the muffler guns, and these are pretty sweet looking. Big old honking hand cannons, and they go in his arms or in his hands like this. Got this little peg here on the end. Of course, they got multiple pegs all over. You can put them in however you'd like. And those hand cannons are blast effect compatible. So there you have Crashbar, all armed and ready for battle, and looking pretty sweet. Whoops, I almost forgot. This little Junkion has a secret that's not mentioned at all in the instructions. He has a really cool looking hidden weapon. On the back of the leg that looks like the seat, you've got this wheel right here that can come off. If you notice, that is on a hinge. Actually, both of the little struts holding the wheel on are on a hinge. So what you're going to do is get your fingernail in, bend those struts back or fold those struts back. They both are on the hinge, like I said. So now you can take the wheel off right here, and this is pretty slick because it's got hidden blades in it. Catch the right one and just bring these out. They all come out at the same time and lock into place. And you've got this really slick looking bladed weapon that, you know, he could hold in his hand, or you can put it on his arm. And you see you got a screw hole in this peg, none on this one. Make sure and use the peg with no screw hole and just peg that into his arm right there, or, you know, anywhere you want. And you got this really cool bladed shield. That is awesome. I have no idea why they didn't put that in the instructions. So now let's get Crashbar transformed into his motorcycle mode. I swear, this is my worst review ever. I keep forgetting things, and now I just realized that this little piece right here, that does not go with Crashbar. That is the shield for Scrap Hook. I didn't realize that until I went to do the comparisons, and I guess I had this off. It was with Crashbar, and I'm sorry. Don't go looking for this in your Crashbar box. This is Scrap Hooks. But as you can see, it does work pretty well for Crashbar. So now, back to the video. Now, the first thing you're going to do before you start Crashbar's transformation is to remove all of the accessories. You've got the hand cannons, place those to the side, and the two exhausts. And we're going to take this spiked wheel tire and give it back to Scrap Hook where it belongs. So, now we've got Crashbar in hand. You're going to go ahead and take his head and press down, and it'll sink in just like that. Then you're going to take the hands and rotate the hands around to where the flat part of the hand is towards the body. Do that on both sides here. And now what you're going to do is fold the arms up to where it's like the fists are grasping the shoulder spikes, just like so. Now what we're going to do is fold the arms back, and you've got these slots right here that are going to line up with the pegs on the arms Just bring that in, snap those into place. One side is always a little harder to get than the other. Let's see, gotta line it up just right. So there we go. Now you're gonna take the body and rotate it to where the arms are on the side with the yellow leg. Then you're gonna take the legs and twist them so the toes face each other. Go ahead and bring the wheels down. And starting here with this leg first, go here on the back of the heel and spread out these gray sections. Those actually form the handlebars and rear view mirrors. Okay, bring the leg or the wheel back. The leg here is on a double joint, and what you're going to do is collapse it down and then on top of the arms. There are pegs right here that line up with slots on the arms. Sometimes getting those in is a little tricky. So there you go. Go ahead and fold the front of the motorcycle down. And we'll do the same thing with the rear. Double hinge and just collapse that down just like so. Now we're going to get the muffler section here, and you're going to plug this into the hands. Make sure you get the right muffler for the right side, because you want to make sure, let's see, you don't want that hollow section right there facing out. So peg that into the hand, and you'll rotate it around. You see the little slot in the tab right there? Lock that into place. Where's the other muffler? The other exhaust. I'm determined I'm going to name that the wrong thing. Do that there for the other side. So you got the exhaust attached. Now we got the mufflers, and you're going to bring these, and how these are going to work is you're going to attach these via the two pegs into this hole and the hole here on the wheel. Make sure the flat section is right there against this section here of the motorcycle. Peg that in, then peg the other hole in like so. And of course the leg will pop off. Get the final muffler here, get this attached. A little bit of parts forming, but this is what holds the motorcycle together. As you can see, that unpegged right there, so clean it up a little bit. And there you have Crashbar in his motorcycle mode. I think this looks really good. Hasbro has come a long way with their motorcycle transformers. Love the looks of this. You got the engine block right there. You got the spikes up here on the front. Yellow headlights, spikes there on the wheel covers. I dig it. Spikes on the back. Now, this section with the rear, I guess you could fold it back like that, but it's supposed to be this way because you can see the molded in tail lights on the back, and plus you got a peg right there that you could do for extra blast effects. So you could do blast effects right there or here up top. So all in all, it looks really good and actually fairly stable. I mean, rolls pretty good, so I dig it. It's a little weird that I feel like the front should stick up just a little bit more. You do got some rotation right there, which is pretty slick. So yeah, that's pretty much it for motorcycle mode. Lots of great details, and I think it looks really, really good. Now, with Crashbar being a Junkion, he does have that weaponizer figure where you can take him completely apart. And I feel like weaponizer is the wrong word anymore, so I guess it's just his Junkion feature. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring in Crashbar once again, not to steal his accessories, so we're going to go ahead and put that off to the side. But I'm going to show you how you can combine these two. Now in the instructions, it shows, go ahead and pull the front of Crashbar off here, separate the front pieces, and then you're going to put this section back on. And then you're going to pop off the rear, which is easier said than done with this guy. I think pegs together so good. So yeah, we're going to pop off this section right there. So you've got this odd looking half and half. And now you're going to take Crashbar, and you're going to pull the front off, and you got to unpeg the mufflers and the back. So you got the little pegs right there. Move those out. So this peg is going to line up right there. And then this peg here on the front. Now this is actually in the instructions, so let me bring that out a little bit. So peg that there. So yeah, you got this goofy ass, hell, I don't know. So this is in the instructions. It shows how to make this. Let me show you here, just so you know I'm not messing with you. So yeah, it's that goofy motorcycle car thing. Now that looks stupid, but what you can do, let me go ahead and get Crashbar put back together again real quick. So now you can make this much cooler combination with the front of scrap hook. You attach the fronts right there to the mufflers, and check this out. You got a really cool looking trike. That looks so much better than that other weird ass looking thing. And you can also just take one off and you got a motorcycle with a sidecar. But vehicle mode isn't all. You can also combine both of these figures in their robot modes. Dear God, what have I done? And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is Transformers Legacy Evolution Crashbar with Generation 1 Optimus Prime, Studio Series 86 Wreck-Gar, and fellow Junkion Legacy Scrap Hook. Transformers Legacy Evolution Crashbar is an awesome Transformers figure. This guy is a ton of fun. I absolutely love him. He looks great in both robot mode and vehicle mode. He's got some pretty interesting combinations with his fellow Junkions, and I love the hidden weaponry and the fact he can steal weapons from his fellow Junkions. So yeah, I couldn't be happier with this figure. So there you go, guys. Transformers Legacy Evolution Crashbar. So, does a Transformers Legacy Evolution Crashbar belong in your collection? Absolutely. I love this figure, as you could probably tell throughout the entire video. So instead of me just going over this figure once again, I want to talk about the video. This video gave me such a fit, and I have no idea why. It just seems like everything I was doing wrong. I was screwing up. I was forgetting things. I was adding things, and it really frustrated me. There's actually a day break between the little part where I said, hey, I screwed up and gave him Scrap Hook's weapon, to where I did the transformation. I filmed all the robot mode stuff first, took a day off because I was so damn frustrated filming this thing, and then filmed the motorcycle mode section, tonight, a day later. I was going to do a reshoot and make the video look a lot better and more clean, but I figured, what the hell? This, I think, after all the frustration has ended, is going to be a fun video. I'm pretty good with editing, so I hope I spliced it together to make it get a little more entertaining for you guys. And just to show, I just do these, I take the figure out, mess with it a little bit, and I do the review. I don't write scripts. I just shoot as is with the figure in front of me. And yeah, I screw up a lot. And this one just gave me a fit. So I hope you enjoy it and you see what I go through to give you guys such quality entertainment. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it's your support that helps keep this channel going. Once again, guys, this is Patriot Prime signing out. Ha!